Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Steve Cook will be in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's a serious contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season so far. Top 5 in the National League and slugging at the moment, so he could very well end up being a key player in this ballgame.
Steven Guzman, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, something to watch for when runners get on. How does he fare? Hasn't had a lot of success.
Steve Cook gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts.
Steve Cook is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, Tom.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Hey, what time? Right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
High and deep to right center field. Nieto going back on it, still going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Steve Cook will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
For the Marlins. And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
But you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's...
Nick Franklin digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
grounded to the right. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Jay Fink will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Edward Curran. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Ground ball right side. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Steve Cook will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Hey, see you driving here. Here we go.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. A windup and a 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 3, second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first... From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
Lou Sosa, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against of close to 300 against him. So he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
Steve Cook set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over,
he's safe.
and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games. So they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
The 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Steve Cook is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Right side. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home. Steve Cook will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
There's a
that's
fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Marte in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Steve Cook will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Calling for it, Altair. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it.